Oh, wait just a minute.
It's not the music I think it is.
The stomp, stomp, clap. That can mean only one thing.
Representing the UglyDojo, Abigail Warren and Big Ugly.
Wow! You know, Cody, I think the assumption many made when the card had to be reshuffled, the deck had to be restacked, is that, much like we saw with Petrov, we'd see a local Portland standout, perhaps a greenhorn, a young gun, get an opportunity. But at least in the case of Big Ugly, anything but.
That's right, Big Ugly is a mainstay here in the Pacific Northwest. While he's from California, he has definitely built up a reputation here in the Portland scene for a number of years.
Yeah, 20 years ago, alongside my good friend, the one and only Vinny Massaro, comprising a tag team known as the Cartel, running roughshod across Portland, Oregon. Tonight, Jordan forces with his daughter, La Bruja, Abigail Warren.
Right, Big Ugly and the daughter of Ugly will square off against Drexel and Funny Bone.
Bell sounds and we are underway. And as much tag team experience, at least regularly speaking, that Drexel and Funny Bone have, one could argue that Big UglyDojo hasn't beat because Abigail Warren, 26 years old, she has been Big Ugly's tag team partner since the day she was born.
That is a fact. But can that fact help the UglyDojo stand tall here as just the mind games are already underway from Most Violent. The symphony as the crowd's battling back and forth here. And the UglyDojo, Most Violent.
Oh, wrecking!
Oh my!
Most Violent with the...
Here we go.
The sadistic nature, right? The really twisted, unhinged mind games. It's one thing to be willing to take some of this offense. It's one thing to be willing to withstand all of this weaponry. What separates Most Violent are those mind games, are those cerebral that cerebral capability.
Drexel telling Abigail he wants another one.
She's called La Bruja for a reason. Some of the hardest chops in the game. And Drexel, he wants more. He's a sadist. He's masochistic, Von Whistler.
There you go. Abigail changing up the game plan there, kicking Drexel into the midsection, sending him to the floor.
On the outside, Funny Bone squaring off with Big Ugly. Relaxed rules is an understatement. Here in Pacific North Death, there are no rules. You're not going to see the traditional tag structure that is commonplace in a tag team match.
Oh, Drexel handing a staple gun to his partner in punishment.
Cody, I understand that Drexel and Funny Bone are staples of the Pacific Northwest, but this is just ridiculous.
Oh, wrestlers gladly accept tips.
Oh my!
As Abigail staples a bill to Drexel.
That is a $1 bill that Abigail Warren just stapled to flesh. I know we make a big show of it.
No, it didn't stick. It's she's gonna try again.
From the shoulder to the head, X marks the spot.
Look at the smile on Drexel's face.
Cody, how the hell do you beat a man who gets off on punishment like this? Where do you draw that line?
Staples?
Apparently not. If anything, it's making him happier. It's firing him up more.
Look at that. All tips go directly to the wrestlers.
Interestingly enough, Drexel the masochist, right? Drexel the one who's enjoying and almost absorbing this punishment. Funny Bone, on the other hand, clearly feeling the effect of the same offense from Ugly.
Big Ugly, one of the, I think it's safe to say,
a stack of dollar bills.
Dollar bills, y'all, and Drexel's still standing.
It's like Drexel's a worker at Acropolis.
The ring now. Oh no, Funny Bone! Don't do it! Not to the little uglies!
We're not going to see another Titus. We're not going to see another Abigail. We're not going to see another wrestling prodigy. Not if you do this.
Oh no. Big Ugly begging.
Come on, man. No. Oh, no, he did it. Funny Bone did it, man.
That's one way to get a vasectomy. Oh no, funny bone now.
He's not done.
He just pulled the staple out.
You know, sometimes, Cody, it can be difficult to understand the true magnitude of pain when it comes to professional wrestling. That is not one of these cases. Any human being sees what Funny Bone did to Big Ugly and understands just how hard it was.
Abigail coming to the aid of her father.
I believe that's an 8x10. Stapled repeatedly into the skull. Gotta make sure it sticks. A lot more hair on the head of the Bruja. And she just collapses. Nearly knocked out cold. Do you understand how many staples have to be drilled into a person's head for her to nearly pass out sheer pain?
And he's autographing it. What a sweetheart.
Signing his handiwork, no doubt personalizing it in the process. Big Ugly. He's got one. No. They're not stapling.
Oh,
They're
yes.
not stapling. Paper cutting Big Ugly's hand.
Paper Chronicles continue as Drexel now.
No, man. Come on.
I like it.
The Big Ugly Dojo does not.
Ugly now.
No. Paper cutting the hand's one thing, but paper cutting the eye. Come on.
And the mouth of Warren.
Yeah. Oh. Warren was talking a lot of smack earlier. I think those days are gone and done.
Most Violent playing the deep cuts tonight.
Cody, I know it's our job as orators to narrate the action and tell the people what's going on at home, to give our journalistic insight. I'm speechless. I have nothing for this. And there you see that bag. Those are not weapons fashioned from bones. Those are Crown Royale bags. That can only mean one thing when they're in the hands of Most Violent. Nope.
No?
I think thumbtacks.
Oh my.
And hold on, don't look behind you. Most Violent, you might not like the view. Body slammed into their own thumbtacks.
And Jordan, it wasn't very effective.
They're back up. It's October, it's spooky season, and like Voorhees or Myers alike, these two horror movie villains, they won't go down, not without a fight.
UglyDojo thought they had him down for the count, but they're not done fighting yet.
Working in tandem, looking so impressive are the UglyDojo, and now, double suplex perhaps. Most Violent with the same idea. Oh, UglyDojo! Back first into the tacks, better late than never.
Just as many tacks went into the back of Most Violent.
Yet Cody Von Whistler, here's the difference. They like it.
True.
They feed off it like a shark smelling blood in the water. The pain fuels them.
What else is in there?
That is Morton salt. So that is salt. And that is lemon juice. Oh my God. Cody, I used the expression earlier on tonight, salt in the proverbial wound. There ain't nothing proverbial about this.
Sting's just watching.
Lemon juice to the back of Abigail Warren. Salt to the back of Big Ugly, and now Funny Bone and Drexel making sure all their bases are covered.
Dollar bills still stapled to Funny Bone.
Cody, this ain't Hollywood, right? There's no way to schmooze or fake or special effect that. That is real lemon juice and real salt into a real human being's body.
Causing real pain as Drexel now taking a bite.
Looks like a margarita. Lime juice and salt.
I'm thirsty. Drexel on the floor there.
Oh!
Going after Big Ugly, and Funny Bone stomping the hand of Abigail Warren.
Caught between the steel steps in a hard place. Look at this. Big Ugly, I'm not sure how, but as we cut back, seemingly with control over the devil himself.
It only takes a moment. It only takes a second for Big Ugly to get back in control.
That is duct tape from under the ring. Now Big Ugly
seen this before, Jordan. He's not just wrapping it around. He wrapped it around backwards and then dipped it into the tacks, and he's now just just shoving them into the head of Drexel.
Makeshift Taipei deathmatch here from Big Ugly.
Big Ugly is one of the best wrestlers to come out of California, and people sometimes forget with that wrestling skill that he can get just as hardcore, just as dirty, just as vicious as the best of them.
Cody, it's a cliche for a reason. Oh! Wow, 5-on-2. Talk about a cliche. Drexel with the 5-on-2. Knee into the neck of Big Ugly, sending him face first into thumbtacks. Oh my God.
Face full of metal.
And Abigail Warren, think about this psychologically for Abigail Warren. That is her father. That is the man who brought her into this world, who raised her. And she somehow has to put that aside and keep wrestling this match.
Super kicking Drexel with a mouth full of solid steel tacks. And Funny Bone now. Funny Bone introducing the door covered in mouse traps.
And Saguri kick. Ooh. This is not good. Cody, this is not good.
It's good for one of somebody. We're about to find out for who. As Funny Bone placing that mouse trap in the corner.
Still with thumbtacks and dollars lodged in his back. Big Ugly fighting like hell. He knows how devastating this would be.
Warren connects with the kick and
domain expansion followed up with a hip toss through the mouse traps. Those things are meant to kill mice, right? Those things are meant to kill living mammals, and Funny Bone just got about a dozen of them lodged into his back.
God damn.
And Warren ain't done.
She ain't. She's placing that chair right in the privates of Drexel.
Well, Drexel was grabbing a lot of privates on her father. It's only fair.
Turnabout is fair play.
Swinging for the fences.
He's going to be singing higher in the shower tonight.
The Psycho Killer's going to be in the soprano range.
Oh, wait just a minute.
As if a door with mouse traps weren't bad enough. Cody, that is a door with carved up soda cans. You can lacerate the back of most violently.
Oh, I'll tell you what Abigail's job is right now. Tables!
What is tables?
Well, right now it's about to be Drexel's worst nightmare!
Drexel can't be knowing how to hear any more about tables! Quivering in pain, cover from Warren, but a kick out from the devil. You cannot kill what is already dead.
I swore that was it. I thought Drexel was finally dead, but look at that.
Cody, you should know better. You've been calling this Freaks matches a lot longer than I have. Just when you think Drexel is out, that is when you have to be the most concerned.
If anyone can slay the homicidal artist, it is definitely the UglyDojo. They know each other very, very well. Big Ugly and Drexel have been battling for years. Abigail as well, and she's looking to seal the deer heel, but from behind!
Doesn't realize Funny Bone with that steel chair. She was no doubt looking to send Drexel careening into.
Funny Bone, what's he thinking, Jordan?
Fireman's carry. Death Valley driver crunching the steel chair with Warren's damn neck. Cover. Broken up by Big Ugly. And I think that was the only recourse, Cody. I don't think there's a chance in hell. I don't think there's a world where Abigail Warren was getting that shoulder out of her own accord.
Well, thankfully for a big team. Oh, UglyDojo, this is a tag team match. This is not just a tag team match. This is a Devil's Playground tag team match. And I got to give credit to UglyDojo. Like we said at the beginning of this is Drexel's bread and butter. This is his home. UglyDojo right now are definitely holding their own.
I mean, we knew this was going to be an uphill battle, but you're absolutely right, Cody. They are making that climb. They are sprinting up that incline. What the hell is Big Ugly setting up for? Another door bridge. This time, a door covered with barbed wire.
Always going to be another mountain.
Funny Bone looking to make it move, but not if Big Ugly has his way. From behind, Drexel, not just grabbing the genitals, biting the genitals!
A mouthful of Ugly! As he pulls him up, pile driving!
And they ain't done.
As Funny Bone now peels back the skin, and that can mean that he's looking to do one thing and one thing only.
Yeah, for those uninitiated, thought Funny Bone was dangerous before. When he peels away that skeletal form, you ain't seen nothing yet. Another gear has just been turned up.
Funny Bone directing traffic here. Oh, wait just a minute.
No, Drexel grabbed the privates. Drexel bit the privates, and now Funny Bone looking to double foot stomp the privates into wood and barbed wire. Please let this be it. Thank God.
Winners of this match,
Most violent indeed. I don't know who the hell or how the hell you top that.
Living up to the name, most violent in the best way possible. At least best for us and the fans watching here. Not so much for the Ugly Dojo, who did put up one hell of a fight here at Pacific North Death. But at the end of the match, Drexel, Funny Bone, most violent, standing tall.
Drexel still with a smile on his face and a show of affection, a show of respect between tag team partners.
Kiss, kiss.
Cody, at this time, I want to make sure I give a quick shout out to our great sponsors, without whom this event would not be possible. A big thank you to Thread by Dawn and all they do in the world of merchandising. And of course, my good friend, one un-effing believable, the very best resource for all things deathmatch in the world of Instagram.
I'm still just wow.
What more can be said, right? Sometimes a picture is worth 1,000 words. This picture was screaming. Big Ugly, once again, no stranger to the Pacific Northwest, no stranger to tag team warfare here in Portland, Oregon. One has to think this ranks up there with some of the most brutal, bloody battles he's ever had.
Back in 2002, I made my Portland debut in this very building. At that time, Funny Bone was working for me down in California, and Derek was working for me here, and Abigail was about 6 years old. I've always wanted to test you in a deathmatch, Funny Bone, and I would like to say I'm glad I did, but you guys kicked my ass. But I want to say thank you to this company because so many people, not only here, but down in California, seem to forget that Ugly can still go.
Damn right.
And since nobody else wants to give me a home, I'm going to make this my home. And if you think that Big Ugly doesn't got the utmost respect for the